Why do you think that we live in a time when diplomacy is not as prevalent as it might have been? I mean, I think about this movie in particular, and I have to say, I love it because although I kind of generally knew most of these facts, they had receded into the back of my brain, and there were a lot of facts that I didn't know. But there were people, in a similar situation today, this would not have been solved. This diplomacy could not have occurred in today's. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think this diplomacy could have occurred today?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do you agree with him? You do. Because, I mean, we're talking about African dictators. We're talking about a communist, Fidel Castro, who we were so opposed to and so afraid of that it seems like a conversation would have been impossible.
But he signed. He retrieved his troops. He accepted to take away his troops. So you see, there was a way. And it will be a way today, the same way. Maybe in different condition, as I said, the animosity, how do you call it in English?
Animosity.
No, not animosity. The fact that you are not known, the anonymity. Anonymity will not be as such that it has been at that time. But yes, they are still, and I cannot talk about it. But I am right now dealing in conflict, and very conflict which has been going on sometime for 10, 15 years. And I have opened certain doors that people have never thought about it. And so, yes, there is still a possibility. Why? Because you are going there, you are going in your negotiation with no backfilling. You don't want the destruction of one or the other. You want both to look at the future together. And they feel it. They understand that you are not there to destroy them. You are just there to make them convinced that there is a way with the other party to build something which is a better future.
Well, we were talking about this before, but I just feel like one of the reasons that the Americans hate soccer is because there are ties, and we like to win, and that to me has become more and more prevalent as time has gone by. And the problem with good diplomacy is that in good diplomacy, as in a good business deal, nobody is 100% happy. Everyone basically gets what they need. But we, as Americans, it seems like we really like to win. And that means someone's got to lose.
Maybe you have pointed your finger in the right things. Try to make both winning. This is maybe the prime objective. At a certain moment, Pigbot, as the Minister of Foreign Affairs from the apartheid regime of South Africa, is saying in the movie, I went to see this guy from Cuba and Risqué, which you saw also talking. He said, let's beat both winners.
Right.
You will be back to your leader, Fidel Castro, and you will tell, listen, I gained the independence of Namibia. And I will go to my voters, the white voter, and I said, listen, I got rid of the Cuban. So this is the fundamental objective. Let's, instead of emphatic in your negotiation of what you are going to lose, just emphatic of what you are going to win.
Right.
And then everybody is happy because they both win, or feel that they win.
Right. Do you think it is...
And peace is a win-win situation.
Right.
When you make peace, whatever you have lost, you have made peace, and that's a real win.